to try to pop out preemptively, like it's trying to grab something, and then stab it from behind.
That's an option. All right, that sounds good. I was thinking that we could just like quickly, because obviously where the ground is, it's got some kind of a hut there. So one of us could grab onto the hut or the covering and lift it open while the other one just starts going stabby stab.
We could do that too. I mean, which do you think will work out better?
Um, Only thing is, we're gonna have to. How long are we gonna have to wait for another small animal to come by? I mean, depending on how long that takes. So, I mean, we could wait like, a few minutes, 15, 20 minutes or so and see what happens. If we can't, something doesn't, I'm whispering this, by the way, so this way we're not alerting the cruncher to our presence. And then if not, then we can go with my plan and see how that works.
That sounds like a really good idea. Let's try to see if something comes by. If not, we'll take the initiative then.
Yep. Sounds good.
Okay, so you guys choose to wait then?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you hide behind trees? Do you wait behind the hole like you did before? What do you decide to do?
We have to wait obviously relatively close to the hole so that this way if something comes by that we're not ready for, we're close enough to still be able to react. So Ardas, another option, I could go try and search, like go to the bushes really quick and make some noise to try and get like any wildlife that are in the bushes to come this way. And then you could be here to jump it, see if that works too. Or do you want to just wait first and then we try that and then we try and lift the lid?
Let's wait, see if we can't get something just a little bit, and then if need be, we'll run out into the bush to try to make some noise. Just so that this way it's not as dangerous, just in case.
Yep, sounds good.
Okay, so you basically wait behind some bushes?
Yeah.
Okay. As time passes, it only takes a good 10 minutes before you see that same hole lift up a little bit. And as it lifts up, you see kind of just this, as these large mandibles basically reach out from it, and it's almost like it's smelling the air. As it's coming out, you can tell this is not very much larger than the ones that you saw in town, but it is very much still a cruncher. But it is bigger than the ones that you had originally gone up against in the town. This is maybe one more suited towards guard duty, maybe slower, but it definitely looks more beefy from what you can see because its arms almost kind of reach out from it and they just kind of dig into the ground as it comes out and isn't buffered by anything, but you can tell that it's almost alerted by the fact that where it was able to easily grab that rabbit as it went by, nothing has come by. So it almost feels like something is wrong. It crawls a good 4 feet out of it, but it keeps one leg kind of listfully sitting back in the hole. So the hole is still good 3 feet open or so. And it's probably got a good 5 feet, 6 feet of clearance on that trap too. And it's just...
Should we do it? Should we go now?
Probably. I think we should probably jump on top of the hole on the leg and then get it that way, so then that way it doesn't try to sneak back in.
Sounds good. So, all right, you want to do that and then I'll swing around, or do you want me to do it and you swing around?
Let's...
Or do we think both of us need to be able to be on it to stop him from crawling in the hole?
Let's try both, and then, like I said, this way we can just stab it in the back.
All right, sounds good.
All right, boys, walk me through what you want to do.
All right, so like, say the crab's the hole, sort of thing. So we're both going to jump on the hole like this and stab it in the leg, or I'm going to stab it in the leg. So this way it's going to be maimed. And also we're going to try and keep it from being able to go into the hole. So we're both going to be like jump onto the hole and then have, while he's like, obviously the cruncher's like over here or wherever, like stretched out like this far.
Okay, so like the barrel itself is the hole. He's kind of got his...
Oh, okay.
So you'd come up from behind basically on that barrel, get on top, so it's kind of like squishing his leg in there?
Yeah, squishing his leg and then stab the leg to either try and sever it or just make it so his reactions are obviously slowed to wound it so he can't get back in.
Sure, sure. I would want an agility check to make sure you get to that hole before he's able to either pull his leg out or try to get back into the hole. So whichever one of you wants to, lead that operation, you let me know and roll that check.
That should probably be you, our guest.
All right, here we go. Oh, yes.
Quickly and almost uncomfortably so quick, you roll out and slam your foot on top of it, and your whole body kind of goes with it, and its leg just gets stuck. It just screeches out and starts to kind of flail a bit.
All right, and then I'll stab in the leg.
Stab in the leg? Let's get that attack roll.
Oh, no!
Oh, man. Your weapon of choice sings past its leg and does not connect at all.
It was the sword, obviously. But,
Okay.
Yep. In immediate response, it tries to throw its arm back to try and nail one of you, and its arm does the same thing, but you can almost tell it's almost so taken aback by the fact that it didn't expect to be trapped by the leg that it doesn't really know its full rotation at this point, or limited capabilities. So immediately it's just struggling with its leg, and it attempts to swipe again, and again it's kind of just doing this kind of swipe and swipe and swipe, but it's just flailing more so, hoping to connect, but is not yet connected.
All right, well, I'm going to attempt to stab it on the leg while standing on top of it.
There you go. You have a +2 check.
So 11.
Didn't even need it. You stab into its leg, and the leg comes clean off, but it is not dead yet. It basically starts to just kind of crawl towards you now, pissed off. It is super, super angry as blood streams down its mouth, and it leaps at you with its mandibles, but almost with the kickoff that it gets to try and make itself soar through the air towards you, it's almost so weak that he turns and his mandibles miss your neck by a good foot. And it rolls off a couple feet away and starts to ready itself again to come back towards you again.
So I roll, that's my attack roll again.
Mm-hmm.
So I roll for another attack.
Right as it turns around, as it's kind of readying itself to go for another attack, you just shink, and its head just splits straight from the middle, just comes apart, and it falls to its death. Almost immediately as that comes, you're both near that large casing of the top of this hole, and you feel it like
Oh, shit.
as it's like trying to lift you almost up off of it.
I get back on it to help keep it shut.
And suddenly, as that happens, just this almost immense load of strength just slams through the top of it, and parts and bits of pieces of the loose dirt that was covering the hole just basically explodes, and two of these creatures jump out, and immediately both of them look to you. They look at their dead comrade, and they look to you, and you just see a fresh kill coming down, and the bunny is sticking out of one of its mouth.
Dang.
Both of them leap at you, Belcar.
I clench my fist and I punch with the tattooed arm, hoping to God that it saves my ass.
Roll your luck check.
I'm pretty sure that's yeah.
Oh my God. Your arm pulls out with the tattoo towards both of them as they're leaping in the air right at you, and Argas is just looking like, kind of like, oh crap, like these things are about to get my friend. And you see this spark come off of it, and you feel your arm feel like it's on fire, but suddenly just this large tornado wisp shoots out of your arm and it just explodes, taking out a good 20 trees in its path and almost liquefying these monsters.
Oh shit!
It
That's worse.
just decimates it and leaves almost a path all the way to the other side of the plateau that you can basically